Cameron, come to the front of the class and receive this gold star. Black women everywhere want to present you with this gold star. He gave a beautiful example of what we mean when we say protect black women in life, protect black women in the workforce. If you haven't seen it, take a moment and look up his recent interview with Adrian Broner, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So Cameron has this podcast. It's himself, Mace, and a young lady named Stack. And Adrian Broner was brought on, like many guests are brought on, to talk about themselves, talk about their lives, talk about their careers, their accomplishments, the goals, the things that they have going forward. This man had to be repeatedly, hear me when I say, repeatedly told to stop making passes at the woman who was working. Stack. He had to be repeatedly told. And it wasn't even just, I need to repeatedly tell you no. Cameron had to tell him to stop, told him why it needed to stop. And when the man continued to do so, he had to let that man leave. He told him, you know what, we can't, you're going to have to go. I'm going to pay you for your time, but you're going to have to go because you're not respecting Stack. You're not respecting what I asked you to respect. This is what we're talking about, though. And if you look at the clip, you'll see this is typically what a lot of women do. This is a woman operating in a soft space at work, doing her job, dressed appropriately. Let me say that because a lot of people like to throw out what a woman is wearing and how she's behaving. She was doing exactly what she was supposed to be doing, where she was supposed to be doing it. And when he continued to be inappropriate with her, she did what a lot of women do. She was being polite. She smiled. She tried to deflect. None of that mattered because some men cannot take the hint. But she did not get loud. She did not become belligerent, leading to being cussed out and being physically assaulted, then leading to people saying that she deserved it because what did she say or do to deserve that? She didn't do any of those things. She continued to try to do her job, and another man, one of the men, had to step in repeatedly, and this man still would not stop. And so Cameron had to tell him, you gonna have to go. And I'm not going to belabor this. I'm just going to say thank you, Cameron. And I'm going to say thank you to all the men who behave like Cameron. Cameron, nobody else on that platform. Thank you, Cameron. Because it is so difficult sometimes to just be existing and minding your business and doing your job. And if you're not a loud, aggressive, belligerent type woman, that's not you by nature, to not want to be forced to be that when you are minding your business, doing your job, and you just want to do your job. She should never even have to have told a man at work, no thank you, because she's at work. She ain't there to pick up men. She was there to do her job. But again, I don't want to belabor it. I'm going to end this by just saying one more time, thank you so much, Cameron, for what you did for her. Thank you so much, Cameron, for setting a public example. And thank you for all the Camerons in this instance who do those types of things for us. We appreciate it. We do. If no one ever tells you, I'm telling you that we appreciate it. Oh, and one more thing. I, as a therapist, watching the video, I understand that Adrian Broner was probably not thinking clearly, but I don't want to hear that. Because if he were not thinking clearly, then he should not have come to work. What he was doing was a part of work for him. It was marketing for himself. So he should not have been there. And I also don't want to hear it because it's too many arguments that women deserve what they get when they're under the influence, okay? So we're going to leave that out of there, and we're going to leave this at thank you so much for the men who protect us when we're just trying to live and we're trying to exist. and when we don't want to be forced into survival because someone doesn't understand, I'm not interested.